The electric blue bleeds through the condensation on the glass, drawing slow, jagged lines across the peeling plaster wall. Midnight sits heavy on the windowsill, watching another quiet hour pass, while distant sirens fade into the gentle murmur of the rainfall. I watch the crimson letters hum, a melody with no proper name, flickering in and out like a memory half forgotten in the dark. The small apartment glows in an unsteady, borrowed amber flame, catching the rim of an empty glass and leaving one faint spark. Down below, the wet pavement glistens under the street lamp's lonely glare, reflecting a city that keeps moving while my world stands completely still. I pull the quiet around my shoulders like an overcoat I chose to wear, listening to the radiator sigh, sighing softly against the midnight chill. There is a peaceful sorrow lingering in the corners of this room, where old regrets lose their sharpest edges and dissolve into the gloom. Neon signs bleeding through the window pane tonight, painting every shadow in shades of faded velvet light. We do not need the answers when the city breathes so slow, just watching all the colors spill across the floor below. Let the midnight wash right over the quiet ache inside, with no promises to make and no broken dreams to hide. Just a distant saxophone drifting through the rainy air, and a cool electric hum that lingers everywhere, floating through the hazy blue, drifting on the tide, finding beauty in the lonely spaces where we hide. The clock ticks with a lazy cadence, keeping time with my slow heartbeat as emerald reflections dance like smoke across the cracked ceiling. A solitary taxi rolls down the deserted, glistening Avenue Street, leaving tire tracks in the puddles and a hollow, distant feeling. I trace the soft blurred halo where the violet and magenta bleed together, wondering how many wandering souls are gazing out into this night, seeking shelter from the endless storms and the unpredictable weather, finding strange comfort in the dim flickering neon light. The cup of black coffee sits cold and untouched on the wooden sill, while tiny dust motes drift lazily inside the vibrant chromatic beam. I lean my head back against the worn armchair, motionless and still, suspended somewhere between wakefulness and an unfinished dream. No need to chase tomorrow, no need to mend what time wore thin, just watching the shadows slowly shift as another hour begins. Neon signs bleeding through the window panes tonight, painting every shadow in shades of faded velvet light. We do not need the answers when the city breathes so slow, just watching all the colors spill across the floor below. Let the midnight wash right over the quiet ache inside, with no promises to make and no broken dreams to hide. Just a distant saxophone drifting